Alright, what's up guys? How's it going? Today I'm taking a look at Marvel Select Juggernaut. So, really cool figure. I think it is probably easily one of the best Marvel Selects and one of the best action figures, at least in a while. Very cool, and in this review I'll let you know why. So let's zoom back in to do a little bit of a detailed shot. As you earlier saw, we have a cool head sculpt sculpted right underneath in a camera's freaking out, in a three-dimensional way, as you can see there, where the helmet is not attached to the face, and it's done very cool to make it seem like the helmet is removable. Unfortunately it isn't though, and it is stationary in place. Would have been kind of cool, but for those of you who do want to see the Juggernaut without the helmet, which I don't know why you would want that to do, there is an exclusive, a variant available where he is unhelmeted. So there's an option for everyone basically. Then again, to point out, the helmet is really nicely painted and it does have like a very cool bronze design. As we go more down towards the body area, as you can see, a lot of cool muscle ruptures and muscle rivets and detail and kind of scaly design on the chest piece here to make it seem very tough and durable. And then his arms have really cool little brass rings kind of following from the bicep muscle down all the way to the kind of a knuckle cover, where he has these scratches all over them and little gold paint to kind of show a lot of weathering, and as if he has gone through several walls, things, people, superheroes, mutants, etc. The arms are also, as you can see, a lot of veins and stuff like that to again show that he is a strong character, I guess, to point out that he is powerful Juggernaut. And the same goes for the other hand, again with scratches and everything like that follows through, very nicely done. His body done very well as well, a lot of detail on the lower part of the body. There's his butt. Yep. The back of the figure is very kind of plain, still has a lot of detail, but obviously not as interesting as the front of the figure. As we follow through to the legs, you can see a lot of shading going on towards the leg area, as well as, I forgot to mention, there's a lot of shading underneath the helmet, so it's very accurate as to where the shadow would have fallen if this guy was standing there. As you can see, the boots have a lot of weathering and shading on them as well. So overall, very well detailed figure, very well sculpted, and just in general an awesome sculpted, painted, everything, just an all-around great figure. As far as his articulation is concerned, obviously Marvel Selects are always a little limited in articulation, and in Juggernaut's case it's no different. He has a rotation at the head which can go 360, but as you get up to here it kind of gets a little nerve-wracking because it feels like this might snap off, so I just kind of leave it there and just maybe do a little bit of twists. His arms can rotate, they can go up, they can bend at the elbow just a tiny little bit, which for me, in my opinion, is enough. He can rotate at the kind of ab joint, I guess you would call it. Then he can move his legs outward like so, and up, and then bend at the knee and bend at the ankle just a tiny little bit, as well as twist at the ankle. Usually this would be a problem, like for example for Marvel Select Spider-Man, it would be disappointing for him to not have enough articulation because it's Spider-Man. He should be as articulate as possible and all that. But for Juggernaut, I mean, it works for him very well because he's such a large figure and he doesn't have to be very mobile. He can be a very stationary character, or just as long as you can get him to look as if he's running or something like that. I believe that would be good enough. And so yeah, I don't think that the articulation is any problem in his case. As far as his size goes, he is an awesomely large figure, as you can tell. He is just about 9 inches, maybe 8.5 inches or so. About 8.5, yeah, I'd say. So he fits in perfectly with your Marvel Legends because he is supposed to be a much bulkier character, which is what I would recommend for all of you for Marvel Select, to use the Marvel Select line to pick up those larger characters, such as the Hulks. They released all 3 of them, the gray, the green, and the red Hulk, which I did do a review on the red Hulk. The Juggernaut, and there's several characters that are worthwhile to pick up from this line. I would also say that what's really cool is with these figures is they always bring cool accessories. Now, as you can see, Juggernaut, I'm assuming because of the crappy economy and all that, he did not really bring an amazing accessory, but still at least something. And he brought this little diorama with him. He didn't really bring, you get a diorama with him where it's basically kind of in this rabble, maybe a side of the road, maybe something like that, and you just stick this cardboard picture in there, and you could use either side, whatever you want. This explosion side, or which I chose to use this side better because it just looks like Juggernaut went through this more. And yeah, and you could just, I guess, stack it behind him or something like that, but unfortunately, as you can see, it's quite short, so I think this would fit in better with maybe some 3 3/4 line, like Marvel Universe, or maybe or G.I. Joe's or anything like that. So I'm sure you can find this useful for something to pose your action figures or other toys or etc. The only little problem with this is because it's cardboard. Make sure when you pick your side, you choose the one you really want, because the other side will get like these fold-up marks that are a little bit, kind of looks like they're gonna tear. The other side is fine, as you can see. I mean, it looks good. So just pick which side you want and try to stick with that in order to maintain quality on at least one of the sides. So there you go. Overall, definitely worthwhile pickup. A great figure. If you can find him, pick him up for sure. If you want, I'll post a picture of the unmasked version in the links below if you guys want to take a look. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Definitely worthwhile to pick up. He will fit in awesome with Marvel Legends. He will even fit in awesome with DC Universe figures. She's just a great bulky figure where you will feel like you got your money's worth. I mean, I picked up this guy for 18 bucks. So I mean, if you can find him for that, that's a steal. I'd probably be willing to pay up to $30, maybe even $35 for this guy. He's really awesome and well sculpted and well done. So I'll catch you guys next time, and remember, stay safe and enjoy your summer.